Okay. Get this started. Get going, guys. Hey, Shiny. Happy Friday. Okay. So yeah, we just started. We had just started this room last night. Hadn't even looked at a single thing. Speedy. See which. Okay, yeah, we're a Q group. A docu-series on competitive Smash Brothers. Why are you sad? Because you're not nearly as good as they are? Oh. Because Nintendo sucks. Just bad at setting up competitive things. You could have done a pun here, but the big question is, we get it out. Good job, Eric. Punch that. Power outlet. Yeah, they've only started really tried to do some competitive stuff in the last year or two. But I still don't know. I don't really watch or participate in any of that stuff, so I don't know how good it is. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate fighting games, I just find them incredibly uninteresting and don't care to play them ever. There's no reason for me to ever play them when I have so many other good things to play. That are more my style. All things explode here. It won't pour out if we do this, will it? Think. Can we just combine them in the menu? Nope. Microwave? UV irradiator. Nothing underneath. Specimens. A penguin. How do I move them? Yeah, that's just the door out. Not some cabinet. Nope. I do not know the combination. do you say? Slash the pig's stomach. Or... cell switchers. Wasn't very exciting. That was by complete accident that I touched the red part first. It was like a knob or something. Oh, can I? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I want to put the liquid in. Mix them. Set the dial to A. Ah. Nice. It's 2 test tubes, right, yeah. Need to get test tubes then? Always when these games are like, there's nothing useful here. You're like, I bet I could find something. Ah. Excellent. Can we bang on it with this? Can we cut this pillow? Files. Ew. Sounds like the worst virus. The incubation period for this virus is extremely short. Mortality rate is 100%. Symptoms include blood erupting from the body and then death. Scope lens. Power cord. Can't use that, I guess, until we get test tubes. Oh, there's nothing just there. Okay, let's go plug in that other thing. What did I... Power cord. My power. This thing? Yeah, okay. Thin and long. Knife? Of course it burned. third liquid. Can we analyze just one of them? Oh, no. So can we just like use, maybe we can just use this, no, because we have the lid. We have the lid off, forgot to we got the lid off of this. Is there nothing? We get test tubes then. Where we get test tubes. Can't like grab it. It's not really a test tube. Oh no, it did work. Lemonade. Mmm. It's just refreshing lemonade. White. Okay. Let me look at any of these. Okay, by themselves. Groups of 2. Groups of 5. Groups of 3. One of those are, I'm pretty sure that's probably a code. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they had this. So it's like least to most. Oh, maybe it's, based on how many times each thing. So if we press that 0. This is 5. Or is it gonna be 1 on the light? Yeah, okay. Nice. Eric, you will always lose. Because you're a dummy. I'm all in this box. Can we rotate them? Excuse me. There. Bird here. There. That. No. I think this one's correct and this one for sure. I don't think the snake can go anywhere else. Let's see. Is this one this way? Yes. Okay. I think those are all correct. Let's see. That can go like that. I think this goes like that. Yeah, and this goes like that. Perfect. Look at they're in the shape of numbers, aren't they? Blue is 3, purple is 2. I mean, we started actually solving it this morning. Like 20 minutes ago, 15-20 minutes ago. So yes, just got these capsules. The orange is 5. Nope, you didn't miss. There was no story things or anything. Just been solving. It's the only thing we've been doing so far. 2. Green is 1. Clear is 0. Brute forcing this one. That's not good. So we can put liquids in here, but don't really correspond to the colors I have. Those lines mean? Put that in there. Okay. Ah. So do we want? I don't have. Is that orange? That's supposed to be orange. But to this, orange, blue, white. Yeah, I did that. Ah, that's smart. Yeah, okay. Colors. No yellow. But colors. Okay, yes, that is more orange. A baby. Fetus specimen. Look how much detail they put into that. Okay, so does that go back over here? This little spot? Fifth year anniversary? Congratulations. Hope that you are together for many happy years. File. Not that one. Now that doesn't. Yeah. I don't think I got the clue for this. Yeah, anything. Oh, this turned on. Hello. So, bird, fish, insect, plant. Certainly does that. Let's try that. Okay. Bird. Fish. Ish. Oh, this one couldn't move. Check. Maybe it wraps around the other way. Just goes around. It's almost the same, but not quite. So, bird, fish type thing. That? Yeah, okay. Good thing they have Q. Q's the only one who can solve anything. They're both idiots. Don't ignore me. Sharni, are you doing anything special for your anniversary? This thing? What kind of machine came up? Let's try. Ah. Okay. Wait. Oh, we can probably use it to cut the pig. Ah, yes. The best animation. Arg, blurg. What? Had to put the pig on the table or something? Oh, did I not? Tried not. Put it back on the floor. Put it somewhere. That's a little derpy. You found it! The room wasn't too bad. I guess some of the things were a little weird.
0.
17 years ago, a woman died. Her chest carved open with a sharp object. Just like that pig there. One difference. That woman was alive. Her heart was still beating as the organ was cruelly carved out of her. A male suspect was quickly caught. He must have planned to escape via taxi, as he called one before his capture. The police arrested him before he was able to utilize the waiting vehicle to flee the scene. Instead, a genius surgeon climbed inside. He was heading to the hospital, a seriously ill patient awaiting his arrival for life-saving treatment. However, the taxi got into an accident before reaching its destination. It collided with a large truck. The resulting wreck was horrendous. Sadly, as a result of this accident, the driver and surgeon died, as well as the young boy waiting for surgery. Life is truly unfair. Don't you think?
What is the point of him telling us this story?
It's just some kind of act, right? Probably doesn't mean anything. I'm not sure.
Now then, let's begin our game, shall we? The rules are as follows. The pig's stomach you cut open contained 3 syringes. Each of them is filled with a specific virus called Radical 6.
Radical 6?
This virus is special. It awakens a desire to kill oneself, among other things. Once infected, symptoms appear as early as 10 minutes, or take up to 2 hours. And the host soon finds the urge to commit suicide irresistible. The mortality rate is 75%. Transmitted through liquids, it's highly contagious. Oh yes, I believe you located a set of documents during your search of this room. A set of files on FBR, the Fanatic Bio-R virus. The mortality rate of this virus is 100%. Infection results in blood erupting from your body, then death. An antagonistic relationship exists between Radical 6 and FBR. If you were to be infected by Radical 6, it would be cancelled out with the addition of FBR, and you are unaffected. Conversely, injecting Radical 6 into you after becoming infected with FBR will cause them to destroy each other and leave no adverse effects on you.
So, a single virus is toxic, but using the other as a vaccination provides an antidote.
Now, here's an important piece of information for you. I am what you'd call a clairvoyant, one who knows the future.
What is he talking about?
If I had foreseen that you would all choose to inject Radical 6 at this moment, I would have made sure to coat FBR on the fingerprint authentication device for you. Meaning, you'd already be infected with the Fanatic Bio-R virus.
That device over there? Oh, I do remember feeling something when I touched it. Like a prick.
So we were all stabbed by a poison needle?
On the other hand, if I saw that you were not going to inject yourselves with Radical 6, then I would be sure to leave the needle clean. That way, you would not become infected with Fanatic Bio-R.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
I'll say it once more. If all of you plan to inject yourselves with Radical 6, you already have FBR. If you are not going to inject yourselves, then you are not infected right now. Which means, in either case, you being saved is a foregone conclusion. There's no reason for you to worry about the situation. What will you do now? Inject yourselves with Radical 6, or refrain. It would be best to consider carefully. I will say that your decision is already known to me.
So wait, do we even need to choose?
Huh?
If what Zero told us is the truth, then the outcome will be the same. If we inject ourselves with this
Well,
Radical
so
6, we're
during the
already
thing, they got
infected with
pricked,
FBR.
and it
So
might have
they
injected
destroy
them
each other
with
and
this
we're
other
fine.
virus.
And if we don't do
And
it, that just means we won't
if they inject
infect
themselves with
the
Radical
Radical
6, that actually
But what if
it causes the viruses to
Huh?
destroy each
He's
other.
saying, what if he's lying about being psychic? Well, if you think about it, the likelihood that he's lying is incredibly high.
So then, what do we do? What the hell do we do?
This is so weird. Yeah, obviously, yeah, I would not inject. We get to see what happens with both, though. That's the fun.
maybe we shouldn't?
Yeah, right?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either
Yeah.
way. That means all we need to do
If
is
logic
think
holds
about
up.
what happens if he doesn't have powers. The important thing to determine is if we're actually infected with FBR.
So you don't think we are then?
Nope. In fact, a virus called Fanatic Bio R existing.
Fanatic Bio R.
Very suspicious.
Radical 6 sounds
the best
just
name
as
for something.
fantastical.
No. There's no doubt that Radical 6 is real. I've heard of it before. Well, it could be that Zero wants us to become infected with Radical 6. But instead of doing it himself, for some reason he's unable to.
So he needs us to do it ourselves then.
Hey, what the?
The door!
It opened!
Let's get out of here! If we're too slow, then the
Yeah,
door
that
might
is a
up and
little
close on
weird.
us.
Wait, Eric!
This shouldn't nobody know about it? Who's not part of the whole, all the stuff. Time jumping and things. This is supposed to be released on this day. So nobody should know about it.
We must have been right not to inject it. I still feel okay.
I guess,
More
yeah, if
importantly,
you
the door
told
opened
them.
for us.
Because they were...
There's still another possibility, you know. That Zero really does have the ability to see the future.
If it's true, then we would have been right if we had injected the needles too.
Hey, did you tell the truth earlier?
About
Yeah,
what?
but you shouldn't. Oh,
About
yeah.
Radical 6 being real.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know about it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Did you get any more suspicious?
I know what I know, okay? I can't help that.
So why not share? Tell us more about
Oh.
this Radical 6 virus.
More.
No more questioning
I'm
Mikolash.
not even sure where to start.
How about its name?
Oh, that's easy.
Never
Aside
watching.
from
It's probably
showing
good to pull
intense
this
suicidal
up. Then.
impulses, Radical 6 causes the infected's thought process to reduce by 1 root 6. Therefore, when 1 second passes for them, the world has gone through root 6 seconds, or roughly 2.45 seconds. There is also the word radical. Aside from meaning
Radical?
things like extreme, it can also refer to a radical root. Get it?
Oh, so that's why it's Radical 6.
But is it really possible for thought speed to be slowed down like that?
Yep. The infected, through changes in DNA methylation and histomodification, gain epigenetic mutations in the control mechanisms of their genetic expressions.
Holy crap, that sentence!
Could you maybe simplify that, please?
Oh, the body's composition changes as a genetic switch is flipped, more or less.
a genetic...
Switch?
Huh.
Like his hands.
Let's try this.
Let me
A
explain.
common scientific thought until now was that parental characteristics didn't transfer.
Well, for a second I thought that Gab was just looking at like a wall.
We now know that they can be by flipping certain genetic switches. Well, regardless of what kind of experiences the parents had to go through, their DNA blueprints won't change. But within that expansive DNA coding, the question of what should be read seems to change based on experience. The change becomes especially apparent when the parents' lives are in danger.
Like maybe if someone was trapped in a shelter and forced to risk their life.
So, if Eric and I did the horizontal tango right now, the baby might end up psychic.
What?
Anyway, so if Radical 6
horizontal
really does
tango.
flip the genetic switch... Hey, are you listening?
Yeah. So, you're basically saying this Radical 6 virus is super dangerous, right?
Yes, there's no doubt it is. So, Zero said earlier that Radical 6 transmits through bodily fluids and is highly infectious. If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
6 billion?
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. These 3 are now deceased. As a result, 3 X-passes will...
I think the biggest thing about playing these in order will be
crash. 5.
seeing what happens in the other rooms at the particular times that we go through.
What the hell? C-Team is dead?
It's obviously because of the vote
The vote?
at 13:30.
Then... But wait, did everyone from C-Team really die? We haven't seen their corpses or anything. They might still be alive.
No, they're dead. I'm sure of it.
Why?
Because...
He's right. I don't think they're alive.
You too, Mira? What do you think, old man? C-Team's gotta be alive, right?
What are you doing, Eric? He's not gonna answer you.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe he...
Can speak?
I mean, I've met girls with really long legs like that. Not super often. But...
Now it is time for you to sleep.
0.
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
So my favorite are the poses when they get knocked out. They're so great always. They're just so weird. Yeah. So what happens? The other way. It's one of the first endings that we haven't just ended it straight up like death and murder
0.
as well.
17 years ago.
That's good. Inject it!
Let's do it.
That's the logic.
Care to share your reason?
after everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's
Yeah,
lying.
it's just like the majority of the ones we played so far,
If Zero does have that power,
everybody or most of the people have died.
that means all
This has been kind of funny that we
is
just like keep hitting
about
those.
What happens if he doesn't? Our fate can go 4 different ways if that's the situation. If we are infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. If we aren't infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. The important thing we need to remember, though, is the mortality rates. Zero said the casualty rate is 75% for the Radical 6 virus. And we saw in the files that death is 100% confirmed for Fnatic Bio R. So we can use that to determine. It's clear which option is best, right?
I see. The probability that we're infected with FBR is 2 to 1, which means if we inject Radical 6, our survival rate is half of 125, 62.5%.
And if we don't inject it, then our chance is sitting at 50%.
Any objections? Then we know what to do. Okay, here we go. Ready? And...
He was injecting that into his bracelet.
So are we good? Did we do the right thing?
The lab door opened afterwards, so we must have.
do you feel any different?
No, not really.
So, I guess?
Hey, Eric. I've thought this before, but, well, your laugh is kind of strange.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess this is, well, sort of a bad habit I've had since I was a kid.
Nervous
What do you mean?
laughter.
Issues at home, I guess.
Was your family difficult?
That's just it. We were completely normal. A kind mom, a clumsy dad, and an annoying little brother.
Story time. With this table again.
Oh, dear. What's wrong?
I'm not sure. They've just been crying.
Hey, you two. Mind telling Mommy why you're crying?
Chris broke my toy!
No! It was your fault, Eric!
Chris, Eric, listen to me, okay? When painful or sad things happen, people get angry or cry because of them. But even at those times, I want you to never forget to smile.
Smile?
Yes,
Ugh.
smile. No matter how painful things get, as long as you
Put that smile away. Put that out here.
happiness will come to you. Smiles
I don't like it.
have a strange power.
Really?
Yes, really. And that's not all. A smile can make everyone all around you happy too.
You too, Mommy? You'll be happy too?
Of course. So why don't you two stop fighting and show Mommy your smiles?
Okay.
Yeah!
You sure are something else. Hey, what about me? Can Daddy get some smiles too?
Oh dear, it looks like Daddy's lonely, you two. Let's all give him a whole lot of smiles.
Okay.
Get over here for a hug. Oh, you've gotten big.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, okay. Come at me. I'm ready.
Yay! Mom always told us to never forget to smile.
This is
She
28.
never hurt a bug. Not even if a line of ants crossed her path. She was that kind and gentle. She was incredible. And when we lost her, that's when Dad changed.
Shut the hell up! Who said you could fucking cry?
Jeez.
Chris! Oh, Jesus, Eric! Can't you even look after your shitty little brother?
I'm sorry! Forgive me! Please forgive me!
God.
Yes.
Hey, go find someone to get me beer.
Don't cry. Don't get mad. You better always smile, was what Dad liked to say. But unlike Mom, he was never not angry with us. Eventually, I figured out how to smile, regardless of what was going on. Just smiling day in and day out. No fun. Not happy. I'd be made fun of, or yelled at. And no matter the pain, no matter how bad it was, I never raised my voice. I just kept smiling. I didn't stop, even after Dad fell ill and died. So I guess the two smiles, one taught by my mom and one forced by my dad, got kinda mixed up, and the result is what I pasted on my face.
Eric, she's...
I've never talked to anyone about all of this before, but... Mira, will you still love me? Even with me being like this?
How dumb can you get?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even have to ask, did I?
Eric, thanks for sharing that.
It wasn't like I did it for you or anything. It just sort of came out, that's all.
Yeah, still, thanks.
To tell the truth, I just didn't want to end up like my father. So I forced my mouth to keep smiling through everything. But it's no use. The worst part of me still came to the front after we got trapped here. I pushed all of that on you, too.
Don't worry about it. I'm alright.
Okay.
So, you never mentioned you had a younger brother.
Yeah. About your age, more or less.
What? We're the same age? Oh, maybe we could be friends. Would it be okay if I met him after we get out?
Well... anyway, sorry I turned the mood dark.
You turn the mood. Oh, your jokes always crack me up, Eric.
Huh?
I mean, to think that was dark. You really have a sense for these things. And don't worry, listening to it was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute. What makes you think that was all a joke?
Uh-huh.
It was such a sad story. He just told us he's been holding in this painful past the whole time. How is that a joke?
Oh, I just didn't think to make a mistake like that.
A mistake?
I'm so sorry. I've always been clumsy. It's at times like these that I don't even know how to look, you know?
Clumsy?
Hey, Eric. Can you tell me?
Mira?
What? No. Mira? Why did you... What's wrong with you, Mira? Stop! Stop this!
The boo physics man. The man who is defined by boo physics. The boo physics man. Oh, yeah. What? This is weird that it gave me a little thing. Let's see, we haven't done these guys yet. Right? Or did we do 3 new, 2 new, 4 new? Yeah. See, does it say the name of them out here? See? Yeah, I'm trying to be kind of balanced, even though I probably, if I was doing this by myself, I probably would do either all of Team D or all of Team C in a row. Beginning. First come, first saved.
Damn. Won't even budge. Does that mean it's locked? Yeah, seems that way.
So that means we're trapped, huh?
Where are we? The decontamination room. That's how it's labeled on the map. There are showers in here? You need to wash all contaminants off after you return from outside. Well, in the case of nuclear war, of course.
Which means there are 2 exits heading to the surface. Here, and the X door in the lounge.
You're right. It looks like there's a hall to an elevator outside. I don't see how they're connected on the map, but it must be
So low.
Okay, then let's escape through that door.
How exactly do you propose that...
It looks like it's been welded shut. Maybe it'll open if we push that yellow button over there.
Did you not just hear that it's welded shut?
Then what exactly is it for? Should we try pushing it?
It's clearly suspect. Better not.
Right. 1809.
The anesthetic was injected after the vote, around...
1330.
So we've been asleep for almost 4.5 hours.
That might not be true. Right. Zero did say.
Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
That means we could have woken up and fallen asleep several times since then. But we just don't remember any of it.
I wonder what the results of the voting are.
It's highly unlikely that C-Team was able to survive.
C-Team, no!
You even have to ask? Diana voted against the plan on the note and chose C-Team.
Whoa, wait, hold up. What are you saying? I thought Diana voted for Q-Team. Isn't that right?
I'm sorry. I don't really remember. What?
How is that possible? How could you forget? After the vote at 13:30, he told us we wouldn't be injected with the amnesia meds.
Right, I remember it exactly. Diana had chosen to vote for Q Team.
No! I know for sure that she definitely voted for C Team.
Nonsense, you must be out of it.
You're the one out of it, you senile old fart. No. Wait. Don't tell me. Jumped?
It's funny that I'm playing similar to you. Strong. Yeah, shifted.
What's going on about back in DCOM? Well, it's all true.
Oh, when he was saying mankind would be destroyed? What did he mean exactly? Do you mind explaining?
Even if I did, I don't think you'd believe me. It's highly likely you won't even understand. You see, the things Sigma and I have been through are, complicated and mysterious.
Does that mean your consciousness came from the future? 2074?
Yes, but that's not exactly right. Sigma and I both originated from the current world of 2028. Our consciousnesses were sparked by a specific event into jumping forward to 2074. We returned to April 2029, where we lived 45 years normally through time. In January 2074, our two consciousnesses were booted to the past again, and essentially ended up at this point in time, Christmas of 2028.
Diana's like, the fuck?
See, you don't understand, do you?
It doesn't have to make sense. You only need to believe us.
About what happens in the future?
Correct.
I have to know then. Why was mankind destroyed?
It's not exactly destroyed. It isn't as if there aren't any survivors left.
But a large number are...
Yes, the dead number 6 billion. It's all because of Radical 6. A horrific virus that affects the human brain. It spread quickly worldwide, and humanity began heading to extinction.
The location the virus originated at was the experimental facility, DCOM. That was what we were told, anyway. Some of the information appears to be incorrect, though.
How so?
This is just a guess, but I think Radical 6 wasn't leaked from DCOM. I've got a feeling it came from this shelter instead.
Regardless, back then we believed it all started at DCOM. So we infiltrated the facility as subjects to prevent the release of the virus. With Akane's help.
Akane?
Akane?
She's the leader of a secret group called Crash Keys that wants to save the world. Using the organization's assets, we hacked the admin server and altered the original subject list and data.
I see. I mean, it all seems so fake. I could hardly keep up with all of it.
We're not lying.
It's true.
All right then. I'd like to go back for a second. Phi, you said you jumped earlier, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean...
A little late, perhaps, but I will now announce the voting results. All three groups have voted for different teams. Therefore, none have been executed. The current death count, 0.
I'm so glad.
I can't say this is an ideal situation for any of us involved. It appears that none of you fully grasp the essence of this game. Think
0.
of the rules you were told. You will remain in the shelter for eternity until 6 people are killed. I will give you one last chance. A single
Fantastic.
What? Hydrofluoric acid?
It's not only acidic enough to melt a body, but it even dissolves glass and iron. Explaining what would happen if you were under it seems unnecessary.
The shiniest buttons.
That button on the wall is your right of freedom. Using it will kill the other teams, and you will obtain the needed X passes to escape.
Trying to get distracted.
The early bird gets the worm.
The worm? That worm?
The button will become inactive for both of the other teams.
The worm emote.
It's 3 minutes. What will you do? Will you press it or refuse? It is ultimately all up to you to decide.
Wait, don't!
I'm doing it to protect you too.
What?
It's not to escape. Of course I don't want to kill the other teams. But if we don't act, we're the ones who die.
It's not for certain. No one pushes it before 3 minutes are up.
But if we wait, all 3 teams will be killed. The acid will melt even our bones, and all that's left will wash down the drain. Is that how you want to reunite? To hug and cry together in the drain?
Damn.
By then, we wouldn't even be able to see or hold them.
That's dark.
Sigma! Please calm down!
How could I possibly do that? Someone on another team could be pushing the button right now as we speak.
Just listen, please! Zero did say that we had 3 minutes. But he never said what would happen once the time limit ended.
She's right. 3 minutes is just a space of time. There's still
That's
a
how
chance
minutes work.
nothing will happen after the deadline is over. It must mean that we're being tested to see how much we all trust.
Please believe, Sigma. Trust the other teams.
Press the button.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
See? I told you, didn't I? None of the others pushed the button. So that's proof that the other teams can be trusted to cooperate.
It seems there may be a misunderstanding, so I shall clear it up for you. I never said the showers would activate as soon as the button was pressed. Which means you've yet to learn whether the button has been activated by someone or not.
What?
And when?
Then the anesthetic will...
I get it now.
Don't tell me we'll be asleep when...
Now, it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know that you have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Betray. Yeah, nobody should ever betray. This is weird because like Diana was like, "No, you shouldn't press it," but then, boop.
Diana, what did you just...
Are Are you kidding me? You just finished begging me to
Yeah.
trust the others. What the hell was all that for? Answer me, Diana!
I don't know. I don't know why I pushed the button.
Not again.
What do you mean?
Our vote back at 1330? Diana chose C-Team instead of going along with what was on the note. I asked her why, and she said the same thing as now. I don't know.
That's ridiculous. I don't know about that.
I know.
What?
I'm saying I know what you don't know. My thought earlier, that we probably...
You made a wise decision. You sacrificed the lives of others in order to continue your own survival. It truly is a natural human reaction. You simply made an emergency evacuation. The action is legally justifiable. There is no blame to be placed on you for your decision. Now, I'm sure you would like to get out of here immediately. But before that, I apologize. But you must all sleep again.
1929. Our time is up.
You have done exactly as I commanded. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the three of you. It would be inconvenient if you forgot you caused the deaths of others.
No! How did this happen?
Pleasant dreams.
Did that open up? I love that. Yeah, so I feel bad. It had to be done. To see all the story. Oh, hey guys.
Where are we?
I think it's the decontamination room.
Decontamination.
Huh. This is weird.
Weird?
I feel like I've been trapped in this room before.
You must be imagining things.
I guess.
Wait, this button.
It's the same for you, Carlos?
You feel it as well?
Yeah, not just her. I sense it too. Somehow, this button is very important.
I mean, look how shiny it is.
Maybe we've forgotten about this place.
The drugs and the bracelets?
What?
It's... No! No. No, I don't want to see it.
Hey, look what time it is. It's after midnight.
So, it's the next day?
Not just day, but year. It's 2029 now.
What a horrible start to the year.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, all.
Damn you, Zero!
I will never forgive him!
No!
Diana, tell me one more time. You didn't choose to push it, did you? The button in the decontamination room.
No. For a split second, it was as if... It was as if someone had taken...
I'm sorry.
Has this ever happened to you before? Then maybe you hit your head somewhere.
I don't think so. That I can remember, anyway.
What are you trying to say, Phi?
Well, I thought it might be possible it was alien hand syndrome.
What? Alien hand?
All the passwords.
It happens very rarely when the corpus callosum, where the right and left hemispheres connect, is abnormal. Remember, the right brain controls the left side, and the left controls the right. So if the communication paths that connect them are damaged, the left and right sides of your body may fall out of sync. Like trying to put a shirt on with your right hand, but taking it off with your left. Grabbing onto a scalding pan with your right hand while your left tries to make it let go. Or something even stranger, when your right hand attempts to suffocate you, so you use your left to restrain it. I've heard of cases where it's happened. An interesting development arises with that story. Where does a human's consciousness exist? Is it in the left brain or the right? When your right hand's choking you and your left's trying to stop it, that would imply that the part of you that doesn't want to die is in the right brain. But what if, in the left brain, there's another part of you buried inside that does want to die? So, if you ever ask that person, do you want to live or die? If the center for speech is located in the right brain, he'd clearly say, of course, I want to live. But what if it's the reverse? If the center for speech is in the left brain, then I'm sure he'd say, hurry up and kill me. There's no way to know which one is the true self. Or, perhaps, it's more like they both are. It's just simply that the one who has the power of speech is more dominant. Have you ever considered, what if your body was split into left and right? In that moment, where would your consciousness go? Left or right?
Hey, Phi. What are you getting at with this?
The alien mouth syndrome. My mouth speaks for itself, regardless of what I want it to do.
How can you be joking around at a time like this?
No, it's because we're in the situation that I brought it up.
Well, like you said, it doesn't feel real. Hearing the announcement or reading on the board.
You think those 6 might still be alive?
Let's keep believing.
There's no point. The 6 of them are definitely dead.
How do you know?
Well... I don't know.
You alright, Gab?
This guy doesn't know anything, does he?
He's lucky.
Well, we may as well get going. Like Sigma said earlier, we shouldn't lose hope. Let's have faith that they're still alive. Besides, that is even more of a reason that we must keep going.
So we can go and bring back a rescue team?
Ah, okay.
Exactly.
It's a little annoying that we have to put those in. I'm sure a lot of people like don't write them down at all, or just don't remember. There's
All right, let's go.
Is there a way to look at them? Oh, they are in the log? Okay.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, Diana!
I don't know! For Gab.
Wonderful acting. It's an excellent strategy. Your actions in the decontamination. I'm surprised you thought of it so fast. At that moment, all you wanted was to get out quickly. To make that a reality, it just happened that the fastest way was to touch a yellow button and kill the other 6 participants. However, pressing the button just like that would make you a murderer, a bad person. And even if you did escape after, in a court of law, what you did would be considered bad by judge and jury. So you thought, how could I make this not as bad for me? What you came up with was, oh, so simple. You simply needed multiple personalities.
No!
Not to casually bring up the topic of multiple personalities. No one would believe you. The only way to make it believable was to do something unbeneficial to you. And that is why you refused to leave. We both know that Fire will bring a rescue team back to the shelter. You saw all of that in advance.
No! No, 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 no!
Let us meet again somewhere. Stop at Mata Dolorosa. I will be awaiting that moment.
Bro. Okay, so this is just straight story, this one. There's none of those in this one yet. They're open. What? but there's no green. I was looking at like the border. Yeah, we'll do this one next because it has the button. Thought it was the border that meant it was story only.
This is called the decontamination room?
I think you're supposed to clean off after returning from the surface. Well, that was for when there was a nuclear war and the world was contaminated.
Ah, that explains the showerheads.
Just as I thought. This won't open either.
The map shows an elevator hall beyond this door. If we came down the elevator normally, we'd be able to run into this room immediately, but...
What about that? It's connected to the lounge.
I checked it earlier, but no dice. Locked up tight.
Do you think Zero trapped us in here to make us play the decision game?
It's pretty obvious at this point. 1810.
I think it was about 13:30 when we finished voting and the drug put us to sleep.
So that means we were napping like toddlers for 4.5 hours.
Junpei, I have something I've been wanting to ask you. During the vote earlier, you told Carlos...
Come on, Carlos. Vote for Q Team. Yeah, what about it?
What about? How could you be so horrible? You used to... You'd never have said that a year ago.
Oh, like you're one to talk.
What? What happened to you, Junpei? What happened while I was gone?
I'd like to know more about you, too.
What's that, Carlos? Does that mean you're interested in me?
Oh, Carlos.
No. My focus is my little sister. Got no time for a love life.
Heh. So
even with Junpei
has a sister complex.
Junpei? Carlos really is worried about you.
Well, it's more I want to know about you both. Weren't you friends as kids? And last year you were trapped just like this and escaped together. So why?
Why the animosity, you mean? That's exactly why.
Hurry up and May already. Really, though.
I've seen people die. Horrible, cruel deaths I never wanted to see. So many. I'm probably becoming numb. After what happened last year, I quit school and joined a detective firm.
Oh, man. What made you want to do that?
It was all because of Akane there. She up and disappeared, so I went to a firm to try and find her. It's small, but known to work among the underground. I've snuck into places running human organ trafficking like they're trading cookies. Saw a coworker I'd just finished eating with pushed off a rooftop the other day. Never had a by-the-books case where I just had to prove he cheated. Every job that passed my hands was dirty and dangerous. That's when I realized humans aren't as beautiful as I thought. I'd only been skimming the surface all this time. So every day, after work, I'd drink myself to sleep. I slept in my bathtub with the shower running. It was the only way I was able to get the scent of blood off me. But last month, finally, I got intel through our network that Akane was joining this experiment.
So that's why you came to decom.
Yeah, I threatened those in charge and forced my way in. So, Akane,
Project Xara.
how's Santa? I mean, Aoi.
My brother.
I
Said
heard
that.
about Ace.
Weird.
He's stuck in jail.
Said that really
He
weird.
hasn't escaped yet. Lotus is doing all right. She's working and raising her kids still.
Yeah, Lotus.
Who told you this?
That detective guy, Seven. I worked with him once. We destroyed Free the Soul's headquarters.
Destroyed?
Hey, what's Free the Soul?
A religious cult. They're a freaky terrorist organization who never stopped trying to create their new world.
They abducted my brother and I 10 years ago.
And the game we played last year was related to that big kidnapping case.
My brother and I were trying to track Free the Soul's movements, but... You were too, Junpei?
I came across some info on them while I was working. 7 was the one still on their trail. But I kinda think we went too far by destroying their headquarters. I'm pretty sure we pissed off their boss. I think his name was Brother.
So wait, you're saying this Zero the Second has something to do with him?
You know anything about it, Akane?
I already told you, I'm not connected to this. I don't know why this person is calling themselves Zero.
Why don't you enlighten us as to why you joined DCOM, Akane?
Junpei.
Someone using that name has thrown us into a similar game. No way you can ask me to believe they're unrelated.
Stop it, Junpei. From what I can tell,
Carlos.
Akane's the victim.
I'm here to change the future.
Huh?
Free the Soul is currently attempting to implement a terrifying plan. I infiltrated the experiment to stop that.
So you knew that this game would happen?
I don't know. I didn't know any specifics about all of this.
But you just said it's to change the future.
A very distant future.
So you access the morphogenetic field and...
Hold up. What are you talking
And then Carlos was very confused.
A little late, perhaps, but I will now announce the voting results.
Why'd he have to interrupt now?
Yeah. I was like...
All 3 groups have voted for different teams. Therefore, none have been executed. The current death count, 0.
0.
I can't say this is an ideal situation for any of us involved. It appears that none of you fully grasp the essence of this game. Think back on the rules you were told. You will remain in the shelter for eternity until 6 people are killed. I will give you one last chance. A single action from you may result in your escape from the depths. What must you do? It's simple. I shall show you. The other 2 teams are listening to a message just like this one. In their ward's decontamination room.
What?
The construction of all of them are the same. A yellow button exists on the wall in each.
Oh, that thing.
Pressing it activates the showers in the other wards, and they will rain down a solution of hydrogen fluoride.
Hydrogen fluoride?
It's not only acidic enough to melt a body, but it even dissolves glass and iron. Explaining what would happen if you were under it seems unnecessary.
Bad stuff.
That button on the wall is your way to freedom. Using it will kill the other teams, and you will obtain the needed X passes to escape. I have one final thing to tell you. The early bird gets the worm. After the first team pushes it, the button will become inactive for both of the other teams. Your time limit is 3 minutes. What will you do? Will you press it or refuse? It is ultimately all up to you to decide.
Isn't it obvious?
Junpei!
Wait! Let's think about this. Get out of my way, Akane. We need to push the button before the other teams do.
What are you saying, Junpei? Are you really planning to sacrifice everyone else so you can escape?
It's to survive. It's kill or be killed, so we need to make sure to kill them first.
Junpei, 1 year, and you've changed so much.
Junpei! Damn you! Do you want to die? You're okay with never seeing your sister again?
Maria.
No way in hell I'm dying! I did not go through everything just to die today! Ugh!
none of the teams
That look
push
in
it,
Carlos's
then it has
eyes.
to be like when we voted.
While you're wishing on a star, we'll end up killed.
Junpei!
Push it, Carlos!
Decisions.
It's been 3 minutes.
Does that mean none of the teams?
It has to mean no one pushed it.
Oh, that was the longest 180 seconds ever.
You said it.
Telling me. I'm nearly drowning in my own sweat. Like I practically had that acid bath already.
It seems there may be a misunderstanding, so I shall clear it up for you. I never said the showers would activate as soon as the button was pressed. Which means you've yet to learn whether the button has been activated by someone or not.
What?
No! Then when will we?
Less than a minute left before we're knocked out. That means...
So
Take
you're
your time.
saying we won't even know until we're already melted into goo?
Now, it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know that you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
And then we go do the bad thing. This death stare at the button.
Carlos, why?
No, Akane.
Hey, you did good, Carlos.
Junpei?
Junpei.
You dedicated your life to saving people, so this is probably hard for you. But what you did is...
Stop!
Carlos!
It wasn't me. Someone took my hand and...
Don't you push this on me, game.
I'm going to say the devil made you do it. Are you?
Made me?
Maybe it's stress, or you've always had that urge buried deep down inside. Blamed your bad judgment calls on something controlling you? Come on, it's just part of being human. Life experiences.
You made a wise decision. You sacrificed the lives of others in order to continue your own survival.
Zero.
It truly is a natural human reaction. You simply made an emergency evacuation. The action is legally justifiable.
No, not this thing.
There is no blame to be placed on you for your decision. Now, I'm sure you would like to get out of here immediately. But before that, I apologize. But you must all sleep again.
But why?
It is 1929. Time for good kids to be in bed, or something.
You have done exactly as I commanded.
So early.
The memory loss drug will not be injected into the three of you. It would be inconvenient if you forgot you caused the deaths of others.
I killed all of them.
Pleasant dreams.
Boop. Give me that sweet story time. After this, yeah, we'll do a puzzle. Lunch.
This is...
The decontamination room.
Decontamination?
Huh.
Wei Q was just sitting
This
there
is
with his
weird.
holding his head.
Weird? I feel like I've been trapped in this room before.
You must be imagining things.
I guess.
This button.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, something isn't right.
Maybe we've forgotten about this place.
The drugs and
It's a
the
good way to go on
bracelets?
lunch break.
What?
No. Eating yesterday's count in the first 2 hours.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D Team, Diana, Vi, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed. Self, Rip, Lake, Bird, Twin, Hole. That is all.
That's right.
What's the last one?
I-
Old.
Hey,
Inconvenient if you forgot to cause the deaths of others.
Wow, that was fast. We put these passwords in, and we can reach the surface.
But to get them, the other teams...
It's not your fault, Carlos.
I've been busting my ass for the past 10 years. I wanted to save as many lives as I could. I worked hard to do that.
Leucochloridium. Or Spinochordodes teleniae. Have you heard of either of these, Carlos?
Why are you suddenly...
They inhabit and control the actions of creatures larger than them. Parasites.
Are you suggesting we were controlled by whatever that was you said?
Leucochloridium are snail parasites. Praying mantises and grasshoppers get Spinochordodes teleniae.
So, they don't attach to humans?
Correct. I've heard of one, however. Toxoplasma gondii.
Toxoplasma gondii?
Rats with toxoplasmosis no longer fear their predator, the cat, and are in fact drawn to the smell of their urine.
The rats are attracted to cats?
That's weird.
For humans infected with Toxoplasma gondii, changes in actions and personality have been reported. You become a risk taker, your reactions slow, or you become extremely sensitive.
Are you saying Carlos pushed that button because of something like that?
I don't know. But it's more realistic than saying you were possessed by a devil.
A human controlling parasite. Huh.
Jab.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
No problems here.
Yep.
All right.
Yep,
Let's
that's
put in the
me.
passwords.
I'm canon. Verb.
Hey, it opened. It opened.
Let's hurry. The door will close right away.
What's that?
Hey, what are you standing around for?
Carlos?
I can't leave with you guys.
What?
Huh?
I made a promise in another history that I'd definitely save you two.
Another history?
What nonsense are you babbling about? Come on, hurry up!
As long as that makes it.
Later, guys.
Carlos!
Carlos!
Carlos. That shadow.
Just hang on. I'm going to go save you now.
What? Just go and run to this wall. Okay. So 2, 2, 3. So let's solve one of these. Gun seems fun. Oh man, look at this one. Oh no. It's an important story. We can do another one. Just do this one then. Or is this one just as bad? Doesn't really matter to me what ones we do. It's fine. Okay, do it. Transporter.
Where's Vi?
I don't see her. She could have woken first and wandered off.
Sigma! Sigma!
Oh.
Huh?
It's after midnight now.
What? Tell me the year turned over.
It's no longer the year 2028.
Happy New Year!
2029. How long have we been asleep then?
My last memory was 10.5 hours ago.
You're talking about the vote at 1330?
Yes. But that doesn't mean we've only been sleeping, though. We could have woken up several times.
You're saying the amnesia drug made us forget.
Well, better start looking for Vi.
Yes, you're right.
Gab. Always Gab. death.
This is the last of the rooms.
That Phi. Where'd she go?
That Phi.
Welcome to the transport room.
Zero.
I can only assume you are searching for something. If you'd like to learn their whereabouts, as I say.
Damn it. So what are your orders?
First, I shall explain.
Currently, 0 Phis. But that's...
As the name suggests, this room contains a device called a transporter. It was discovered roughly 140 years ago, in the year 1888, at the South Pole. A German expedition was exploring the area. At one point, they became lost, and subsequently stumbled upon it. The device was carefully transported to their homeland and researched in secret. What they eventually uncovered was the fact that the device was not made by man. Perhaps it came from a distant planet or some alternate world. Regardless, they determined the intelligence that created it far surpassed that of humans. Despite not understanding how it worked, they figured out what it was used for. This device is capable of transporting things through space-time.
Whoa.
Hence why it was named Transporter.
Knew it.
But its construction is much different from what you'd normally expect. If you look toward the back left corner, you'll see something resembling a tree root. This is the nucleus of the transporter and controls its function. And to your right, you should be able to see two objects that look like beds. These are called input pods.
Like bets.
Look further right. The two objects similar to chrysalides are the export pods. In the back is a large container called the material tank. Inside is oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen. A variety of chemical elements that exist on Earth, stored individually. You use it as follows. First, place the material to be transferred into the input pod. We'll call it X to simplify matters. Next, select the location of transfer on the pod console. Pulling the lever will cause the input pod to begin scanning. This scan reads the exact placement of each atom that makes up Object X. The obtained data travels through space-time directly to the transfer point's nucleus. That nucleus will then analyze it. It will send the necessary elements from the material tank to the export pod and recreate Object X's original form precisely. Essentially, it acts as an atomic-level 3D printer. A massive amount of energy is required to do a transfer. Once a transportation has occurred, it takes roughly 10 months to recharge. The device cannot be used during that time. A variety of objects can be placed in the same pod, however. In order to transfer a human, each pod must only hold one body within it. Two or more people cannot go into a single pod. It is very difficult to recreate individual brains and proteins. I obtained this machine back in 2009. It had been stored in a U.S. research facility. American troops had confiscated it after the German loss during World War II. My explanation characteristic about this device, however. This transporter is not simply a device that allows you to teleport. What is transferred is only the atomic data. The object itself does not get transported. Furthermore, that data travels through space-time. It does not just go to the past or present, but also to other histories. Now, my instructions. Currently, no power runs through the transporter nucleus. It is completely stopped. If you are able to restart it, you may obtain that which you desire. Now, I know you will do your best. Good luck to you.
Seek a way out. I already see a glowy card. No. Star. A bird. Yeah. A dude, 2 moons. We're out in the open. Oh, place cards here. Yes, always the bird. Okay. This was looking for all of the cards. Yeah. Source, I found you. I see. Oh wait, whoops. Oh hey guys! 2 moons. Sun. 1 dude, bro. Moon and sun. I didn't look how many lights there were. What do we have right now? 10? It's 13. Still up in the air? Yeah. I could find sneaky places to put them, or I could just throw them on the floor. Nice. A hologram book. Okay. What that one say? It's like swirly wind. Is that wind card? Wind equals 0. Oh, did each of the cards match a number? So we have to find out all the numbers to figure out the different puzzles in the room. Can we do the same? Doesn't matter what we try to. Anywhere else we can put the cards? This thing? Ah, okay. Okay, let me go get like a pencil or something so I can write on my notebook. Be faster. Figure this out that way. Okay. Okay. Wind, we already know is 0. Okay, bird is bigger than double moon. Pencil lead. Why do you keep? Why? Just random. Which ones? Flowers. Is the 2x? I'm assuming that actually... So it's like 1 man and then 2 man. So it's like double that. The actual numbers. Probably should only try out singles. I need to figure more out about the sun. Or it could, oh, I guess all of them are against the same different cards. So that's flower. No. Yeah, you switching between them. Yes, SNG is here. How's it going, SNG? Happy Friday. Welcome to the screen doesn't move a whole lot while I try to figure things out in my notebook because this puzzle is hard. Gao can try to explain it. What the heck I'm doing. Crazy flower. Oh. It's useless. Yes, you saw it. Did I do triple moon? No. Wow, bird is like... Bird's probably at the top. Close to the top. I mean, it depends if you want to ever play these games. Like, this is the third in the series, and all of them are very complex. And non-linear, and... trying to find time. Okay, let's see. Bird is better than triple moon. Okay, I think I have enough info to get some of this. Don't mind me as I don't look at this. Yeah, if you think you might play these games at any point, I would probably not watch at all. This game already has spoiled a lot of the big points in the first two games. Just through, like, basic conversation. Okay. Oh yeah, and if wind starts at 0... Okay, that's our base. I mean, I don't know what you caught out of it. You probably won't. If you weren't paying attention all that much, it probably wouldn't spoil that much. Especially if you don't know who people are. Yeah, I mean, none of that's been story stuff, really. That has to do with any of the other games. That's all gameplay in all of them. It's these rooms. So it's that. Obviously, 2 of those is double. 3. Shit. I'm not sure if that's correct. Yeah, the very first story that we got. I think that goes there. I test straight start up. There it is. Straight star, what do you do? That doesn't really help. What does it? Let's see. What's that? Flower. What's this? Probably. The equations in the book? No. Is there a book that I didn't look at? I mean, I looked at the book. It didn't. It only gave me the one. Where is it? Oh, new. Crap. Oh, that helps. I was like, this could either be bigger than this or bigger than this, but I can't. Okay, wait. If man. Okay, that means I can actually fix like 3 of my errors already. Yeah, I was like making a whole lot of just like general assumptions. I was like, this is probably this number, but I can't guarantee. Okay, so yeah, that for sure. What's that? This is easily that. Yeah, I probably could have gotten it after a couple guessing with the next thing, but I think I have it. But it would have been even more tedious. Okay, I think I have it. All of them fit, at least. Oh, yeah. New question. Okay, so yeah, let's see if my things are correct. So wind, obviously goes there. Then it was sun, moon, human, 2 moons, star, human and the moon, flower, 3 moons, 2 humans, star and moon, 3rd opposites. Check. Yeah! Did it. Yes. So you should check it out. Decagon wheels. What do I do with this thing? Get what goes up there. Anything else in the book? The wrong way. Let's see, was I done with this? You gonna give me more? Okay. Okay. Guys, go here. Okay, gave us, there's a code here. Font. Where was that? Oh, new. Yeah. Where did we see that other code? It's in the book. Is it? No. Where did we see that? Isn't it like... Yeah, there. I was like, wasn't it like displayed like huge? Okay. So. Bird, bird, bird. Flower. Man. Wow, I just... Ability to not rotate in the right direction. Okay, so I'm assuming we put that here. Oh, these don't have all of them. Right, because they're not. So if we multiply all those together, so 7 times this flower times man. Gives us 2, 7, 9, 5, 1. Can we put in what correspond to those? So that'd be moon, flower, 2 humans, a star, and sun. You miss a whole lot of math. Like, so much math, and me trying to figure out what symbols meant different things. Okay, so let me note these. Human and 2 moons, okay. I'll just mark down the numbers that these are equivalent to. Then 2 humans should be 9. Stars 5. And the sun is 1. Where do we put this in? Thing. This one. How do we... Where's the floating symbols? Probably below that. Yeah, okay. So we want poop. Poop. Star. And so, right? Yes. Yes. Ooh. In the big leagues now. What is that for? Solving 6 quests. That's definitely the hardest one so far.
It worked!
Or most tedious.
Yes, but
It's just like time
Now
consuming.
announcing the current casualties.
And praying that you don't screw something up.
Carlos, Junpei, Q Team, Q, Mira, Eric, D Team, Vi. These 6
No!
deceased.
Bye.
What?
It can't be.
The X door has been opened and subsequently closed. The successful escapee is Akane Kurashiki. The decision game has now been concluded.
Sigma's face.
Thank you for participating.
This isn't what we wanted to happen. We didn't want this at all. You tricked us, Zero!
This is a...
Actually, 1 second. Do something. Diane has blue physics. Hell yeah. Timer.
lie. It's gotta be. I refuse to believe this is true.
Sigma!
Run though.
Hey, Vi! Where the hell are you? Are you trapped somewhere? If you can't speak, just make a noise! Please, Vi! Please! Answer me, damn it!
What was that?
Diana! Hey, what's wrong? You all right?
Diana, no.
You okay?
Yes. Thank you. And Vi? This door will never open again, then.
Yeah.
Why did Akane leave alone?
No idea. There's no way to tell what happened over in Ward C. We only know one thing. Carlos and Junpei are dead. That's it.
So, you believe the announcement?
Well, if what it said earlier is true, then that means Q-Team is dead as well. But unlike C-Team, we can figure out exactly how Q-Team died. They were executed. Likely because of the vote at 1330. Diana, I believe you picked Q-Team then, right?
Yes. But
I know. You just did as the note suggested. The real betrayer is Carlos.
Carlos?
Not good. It's almost time for us to get injected again. We don't have time to waste. Come with me.
Sigma, what are you doing?
The X-Store will never open again. Now, all we can do here is just wait to die.
Wait, you don't mean you're planning to transport?
What other choice do we have?
We have one. To wait for Akane. I'm sure the police or a rescue team will...
We can't count on that.
But why?
This is the tree-form timeline, then.
Listen to me, Sigma!
This is not the time for pointless arguing. We are escaping this horrible history. We're going to where Phi exists.
Sigma?
I've selected the transfer point. All we have to do is pull this lever. Then, we need to run to the input pods.
Wait!
I'm going to go even if you aren't.
What?
I'm starting it. You ready?
Decision. Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, let's go.
Let's hurry.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Do it. Door of Truth. They combine us, and I was like, that'd be hilarious if it's just like
Really work?
combined into one person.
Well, we got into the input pods, and we came out of...
The export pods.
Diana, look at your watch.
1805.
Well, we climbed into the pods around 1:30 in the morning on New Year's.
Now.
So, we went back in time?
God.
But, it could be possible that it's 1805 on January 1st, though.
Good point. But it also means it could be 2 or 3 days off. Or even 3 or 4 years.
Or
There's
whenever.
No way to know the exact date or time. Even what we see on this watch could be fake. We have no idea.
Sigma, can I ask you something? You were the one who prepared everything on the input console, right?
Yes.
Where exactly did you set it to?
What do you mean, where?
The transfer point for the transporter.
I don't know.
What?
What?
It's not my fault. We didn't have time. I couldn't read any of the text on the display.
Yes, basically.
So I pushed a random button.
A random?
Sigma.
It doesn't matter. It's still highly likely we came out in an alternate history. And if that's true...
Phi could be here.
We didn't have time.
Phi!
Phi!
It doesn't look like she's here. This is...
Wait! Sigma!
Phi! Phi! Tell me you're safe.
Awesome.
Where are you? Answer me!
Sigma? I'm not really sure, but... maybe the history we're in...
What was that? It won't open. Anyway, let's find a way out of here. We'll talk later.
Betray options on the very first votes. Seek a way out. Spin. Spin!
Oh, majestic!
I have no idea how to say your name. Sequerge. You just butcher your name? Okay. Thank you for the follow. Glad that you are enjoying the content. We can dry ourselves off with this. Yeah, hype. Look at all that hype. Just blow it with the hair dryer. Any of these with faucets and stuff give me nightmares from 999. That stupid hallway with those rooms with the faucets. Oh god. That thing for my follow. Well, thank you for your follow. Yeah, you did it while it wasn't we're online. There's your hype. God damn it, Sigma. Stupid cat son of a... I guess it's okay. No! It's not okay. Version plug. Note. Power supply must be restarted to unlock the door. Good to know. And up. And then there you go. Run on water. To get water over there. What's this? Don't screw this. Ah. But it's too dark. This is pretty much the last. Not too dark to see. I mean, it kind of is. What? Wait. What did he say? Fantastic blowouts. Violet, white, blue, red. Oops. Yeah. Coin. Control. Never looked at this. What's this? Bullshit. Coin in this. Can we unscrew this? Yeah. Okay, but now we can look over here. No water. Does this work now? No. Press the button. Such water effects. Round piece. VIP only shower that you can see into. More item spinning. Ooh. They don't spin quite as nicely, I think. This one. What is this thing? What? That's funny. Why can't we take the cover off? Screwdriver, where are you? No. Bucket equals best defense. Fully submerge the power supply in water to restart. Oh, there's a timer for food. Fortunately, yeah, I'm gonna have to pause for lunch break in the middle of a room. This is the way it has to be. So, yeah, I'll be back in a little bit.